Hello.
Hello, hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Very
Uh,
good. My name is JJ from America.
my name is Ali from Saudi Arabia.
Ali? Ali?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
very good.
Um,
Um, how can I help you today, Ali?
it's like my second time on Cambly,
Oh, well, welcome.
and yeah,
Welcome to Cambly.
actually, yeah, and I prepared some questions in order to have topic to talk about.
Okay. Hmm.
Like, mm, is it different when you talk with uh, people in the real world or in the virtual world? Like me, like I'm talking to you now,
Hmm. Hmm.
but do I get the information same as like when you teach me in real life in person?
Yeah, it's the same. It's like talking on the telephone. When you speak on the
On the
telephone,
tele-
it's the same. When you speak on the telephone, you speak on the telephone the same way you speak when you meet someone,
good example.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. And so many students they say when you like learn the language, it's different. Like when you learn the language online, it will be different from when you learn it in the college or when the teaches you a language.
Hmm.
So because you will feel it and you will hear it in the, I mean, naturally.
Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that
This,
it's different. It's just that the context makes it feel different, and
mm,
perhaps, what you learned in school was more formal. And when you're speaking with friends, when you're speaking, on the telephone or you're speaking in a video conference, unless it's related to work or, but if you're just speaking with friends, then it's not going to be very formal, so that might make it sound or feel
yes,
a little bit different. But English is English, whether whether
it's
it's spoken with American
any
accent or if it is spoken with British accent or Australian accent, it sounds different, but it's still English, you know.
yeah. Now I can't
Right.
see your
Yeah.
face.
Yours. Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Cambly will do that, Ali. If the connection gets weak, it will turn off video so that the audio
Mm.
remains.
And nowadays I see that, yeah, connection is too weak in
Yeah.
Cambly.
Yeah.
If in
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes it goes like I don't
Okay,
know
thank you
why.
for answering the first.
Hmm.
Mm. And also, as you see, a lot of people you teach here on Cambly, I'm sure you have been you passed through a lot of people. They say that I understand English, but I don't speak. Is that
A
right?
lot of them will say, we know, we in school we learned grammar and we learned writing, but we never learned speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand why it is taught that way, but that seems to be the way it is done in some countries. So yeah, um, that's a true statement that you said. Hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's the biggest mistake the education system is doing, and it's still doing
Mm.
it. Yeah, until now. The problem is like they just keep teaching us grammar without differentiate without being able to
Mm.
differentiate between noun and verb, adverb, and you're just trying to make rules for
Mm.
something you don't know. Like you add
Mm.
ing for what? Like we should know the verbs to add ing or to add ed or something like that. So it's better to learn vocabulary first, and then we move
Yeah, well,
to the vocabulary.
the best way to express ideas and to um, communicate ideas is by speaking. You know, you can't communicate very
Mm.
well just by
And
reading. You know.
yeah, we can consider ourselves as a, like, for me, I'm no longer a kid, but I can say that I'm a kid because I'm learning a new language. But it's not, it will not be the same because the kid is learning the language because he doesn't have a language. But for me, I do have language, but I try to take my own language, I mean my target language, and try to translate it into my own language. So when I can't feel the language, so I'm just like a robot trying to transferring some data like from one language to another. So this is the and this is the why children learn so
Right, yeah.
quickly. I think this is the
There's
reason.
nothing else to get in the way. You know, in your case, your mother tongue gets in the way of the target language. You know, but for a
Yeah,
child, there's nothing there to prevent the new language, you know, from sinking
yeah,
in. Yeah.
of course.
So, are you a university
And you,
student? Um,
yes, I'm a
what are you?
university student. It's
Okay,
my
what
second year
good.
at the campus.
What are you studying? Oh, very
Computer
good.
network.
Okay, that's very popular, very
Yeah,
popular study. Yeah, yeah,
I
good.
like it. Actually, I like it. That's because it's
Yeah,
better.
you were going to ask me something. I'm sorry.
Um, yeah, one more question is basically, do you feel that when a person go abroad, he learn language quickly and fast,
If yeah,
or
yes,
like
because you have no
it's
choice. You have to, if you are living with native speakers of some language and you are there to learn that language, then yes, you will learn much faster because that's all everyone will speak to you, you know. Um, and the trick is not to give in to the temptation of wanting to go back to your native tongue. You know, if you meet friends from Saudi Arabia who are also abroad, the temptation is, well, let's just speak Saudi. You know, uh, every once in a while is fine, but if you do that a lot, then it will interfere with you learning the new language. So it's important to try to just keep
yeah,
thinking and
I agree with
speaking
you.
as much as you can in the new language. You know. Um,
Yeah, and also at the same times, I disagree because there's so many people living abroad, and I don't know why.
mm,
Maybe but these people are didn't go abroad, but they have a good level of
mhm.
English or any other language. So,
Because they work at it. They are
mm,
dedicated and they work very hard at it. Yes, yes. You know, unfortunately, our time already is up. But
yeah, so I can say going abroad it helps a lot
yeah,
to learn a language,
exactly.
but it's not the only way.